on now. You can't even do this. Look.
First of all, we're here in San Francisco at the Suicide Awareness and Prevention Comedy Brunch at the African American Arts and Cultural Complex here in Fillmore District in San Francisco. I happen to run into my god sister today, Miss Tonya McNeil
Yes,
Van Hook,
that's
and
right.
she's here to talk about. She has some issues going on with her church up in Fairfield, and she wants to talk about her church. What's the name of your church again, sis?
City
First of all,
Church.
tell the people who you are. Introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Tonya Van Hook. I am a resident of Fairfield, and I attend City Church.
Okay, and let the people know what's going on with your church right
So,
now.
so recently, we've been running the church for 17 years, and recently the city came in and said we could not house people in the church because we had a living program at the church where people would get clean and sober, come off the streets.
Wow.
They had been using drugs for many years, like myself, and we would teach classes and we would have groups and all these things, and the city said we were not allowed to do that anymore because of some zoning issue or it's something minor. And so they came in and they shut us down. They brought in the SWAT team. They
Oh
brought
wow.
in, oh, it was just ridiculous. And they red tagged the building saying that we couldn't house people anymore. And in addition to that, we used to have a program called Park and Sleep where people who worked and but couldn't afford to pay rent stayed there in the park and sleep so they were able to be safe. We fed them meals every day. We let them take a shower, things like that. And they said we couldn't do it. We also had a free clinic for people that could not afford any health care. And we allowed them to come, and they had four doctors that volunteered their time to give to the community. And so they closed the clinic, they closed the program, and they closed the park and sleep. And with that, they put out 33 people.
Wow.
33 people got put on back on the streets.
And
And so that's sad. And since that has happened, we've had one person die as a result of that.
oh wow,
And
that's
it's
tragic.
so sad. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what I mean?
tragic.
It's just really sad, the situation that could have been prevented had they came to the program and saw the situation and understood that we're helping the community. We help the
Exactly.
community totally. We give out free food every day. It was a beautiful program, and now it's closed.
And the city didn't step in to help
Not at all.
to like help any of these people
No.
or try to
Well,
find other programs for them.
yes, they did do that. They found other programs, but since then, and that's been 2 weeks ago, they cut the funding to those
Oh
programs.
wow.
So now those people will have to again find somewhere else to live.
That's I don't understand that. I mean, why
I
would you
don't
take away
understand.
a resource that's helping people that really need it at the grassroots level? You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
then not provide another place for them to get the same help and attention that they're getting.
Exactly. And they need it so bad. And these people were really struggling and trying.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And so they have no resources. City Church was the best resource ever because it's people that care. And it's people like me teaching the classes and me coming from a 28-year addiction to
Right,
meth,
right.
amphetamines, and now I got 4 years clean. I was able to help the people and inspire the people to do the next right thing. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
And so it's not faith based, it's not faith required, it's just faith based. And so we talked about the Lord and how he helps us and how we we need to look to God to help us in our journeys, and it's just sad that that is no longer the case for Fairfield.
Wow, that is really sad. And it's a trip that Fairfield and Solano County would even think about messing with a program like that. That's helping people,
Right.
getting people off the street, and getting people that's really trying to change their lives. People that's been into addiction. I know your story, sis,
Of
and
course.
everything you've been through for you. How does it affect you to see this happening to people that you're trying to help that've been through the same thing you've been through?
Well, how it affects me because, first of all, they are me.
Right,
You know what I mean? They are me. And thank God it didn't happen 4 years ago because I wouldn't have nowhere to go. You know what I mean? And since then, I live in their SLE, sober living environment, and I live there. I'm the house manager there, and thank God for that.
right,
You know
right.
what I mean? And so it just affects me in so many ways because it's so sad. To see people that used to be there, now they're living on the streets, they're homeless, they have no, they took away the hope. You know what I mean? When you take away hope, that's a devastating blow.
That is
It
devastating.
really is. It really is to take away hope. And that's what I think the city of Fairfield has done. They took away the hope.
That's sad.
Yeah, and my pastor, Pastor Scott, and Pastor Deborah, who run the church, we still have church, but we don't have the program. And we don't have the other resources that we used to have. And that's just sad to me. It really is.
Right. So the city of Fairfield, was it like code violations? You said, I think you said
Yeah, it
code
was code
violations.
violations, code zoning. They said it was zoning, and they said that the roof was coming down, and it wasn't. The roof has been fixed 2 years ago. Pastor Scott had it fixed 2 years ago, but they never came back out to see.
Wow.
You know what I mean? They just made an assumption off something from 2 years ago, and they didn't come back out to see, like, oh, that's been fixed. You know what I mean? That all those things that they asked us to do as a church, we fixed them.
Yeah, and the thing that puzzles me is that um, when a church help, you would think that the city would see what the church is doing and pitch in, instead of taking away something that's really helping
That's
people,
beneficial.
that's really
Right.
beneficial to people, and it's beneficial to people that's really trying to change their lives
Right.
and get in a better place. I don't
Right.
understand why.
I don't understand either.
That's
I
crazy.
don't understand either. So now they're saying that they might be able to reopen without the city coming in, but it's always something with the city of Fairfield. It's always something. And so right now we're at a standstill. And so we still distribute food every day. I think we've done this year alone, we've taking care of 3,000 and something families because we do that every day.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. And I kind of follow you a little bit whenever you post some stuff or whatever, and I see what you're doing. I'm like, look at myself. God is good.
God,
You know what I'm saying? And
amazing.
if he did what he did for you, and you taking it and running with it and giving it back, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what we
Absolutely.
need. That's what we need.
That's
And
what we
I
need.
don't understand why any city or county would want to take that away.
I don't know,
The
brother.
thing that they should really be doing is trying to step in and help further you guys' program,
Exactly.
or make it better, or add something to it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Instead of taking away, and this is only going to create a problem for people who's trying to change their lives and get better in life.
That's right.
And it takes them down a step.
Programs like that,
Right,
City
right,
Church. Anyway, I don't know of a place like City Church that would let you come in and then you could stay as long as you needed to. The program is for a 12-month program, but I stayed there 3 years
right,
and they didn't never make me leave or kick me out or anything. And they do that with everybody. Even if they had no ability to pay, they would let them stay,
right, right. Yeah.
so that they would have a safe environment to grow,
To
to
grow
get better.
and get
And then
better.
at 10 months, you could get a job. They would help you with that. They do workshops and all that stuff. And now we don't can't do anything.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And hopefully, I pray all the time that they turn it around and they let us reopen.
I hope so too.
Thank you.
Is there any way that the public can help you guys, or does your church have a nonprofit or a place where the public can donate to your
It's
organization?
citychurchfairfield.com.
CityChurchFairfield.com.
City Church Fairfield, and the pastor is Pastor Scott Mulvey.
And her church program, man, has been shut down. in Fairfield. And if you guys could do anything to help donations or whatever, or you can come through, get in contact with, say it again, sis,
Pastor Scott Mulvey.
Pastor Scott Moby at the name of the church,
The name of the church is City Church.
City Church.
It's right on Tabor.
It's on tape in Fairfield, California,
Yes.
y'all. I want to thank my sister for giving us some time
Thank you
and
so
coming out
much, brother.
and keep the faith, sis. Just keep
I
doing what you're
will.
doing.
I
And
will.
I already know. I know your journey. I know your past, sis.
Yes.
Keep doing you. I love you. I
Thank you,
love you,
sis.
sis.
Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you.
I love you too, brother. Thank you for giving me this platform and opportunity to say something about the place where I got my start.
No problem, sis.
Thank
No
you.
problem. This is what we aim to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Riding and Smoking Podcast. Thank you all for joining in.
Thanks, Riding and Smoking Podcast.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.